Ethiopia, the nation of fairness, the symbol of justice, the origin of mankind. Ethiopia Today is the English-language news channel which brings the latest from Ethiopia, mainly focusing on economy and IT digitalization.
Ethiopia aims to plant 20 billion trees by 2022. As Ethiopians, our lives are strongly intertwined with trees and forests, said PM Abiy. As we launch the 2021 edition of GreenLegacy initiative, we refer to the 4-year challenge we set in 2019, aimed at addressing the consequences of environmental degradation and climate change, he added. Preventing flooding, food insecurity, environment-related conflicts and other adverse effects is in our hands. When I call upon all Ethiopians to adorn Ethiopia, the call is to cover our nation green, to see beyond lines of division, regional, ethnic, religious, sex and related divisions among the nation. The GreenLegacy campaign is urging every person to plant at the very least 40 tree plants to add to the 4 billion target. Ethiopia has actually released a nationwide effort to plant a remarkable 4 billion trees this summer season, with tasks underway in all regions of Ethiopia. Monday the 29th of July is a crucial day for the effort, with over 350 million trees being planted throughout the nation in a single day, consisting of on-tree aid projects in what is thought to be a new global record. Prime Minister Abiy is leading the initiatives, which primarily geared towards addressing the consequences of environmental degradation and climate change. According to the UN report, Ethiopia was covered 35% with forest in the beginning of 20th century, which constantly declined to 4% after just a century. These Ethiopia's initiatives, coupled with the involvement of private sector from business perspective as well, can further boost the intended goal. Afforestation has a huge business element besides its crucial climate effects, as research reports from World Economic Forum indicate. Investing in forest conservation and restoration can benefit businesses as they become leading actors in the transition to a nature-positive, net-zero economy. In this context, businesses are under increasing pressure from governments, consumers and investors to avoid, reduce and mitigate their carbon emissions and reduce their impact on nature and biodiversity. The report highlights 3 ways for business value to be created from investments in forest conservation and restoration. Investing in forests fulfills multiple corporate priorities. Beyond helping to tackle the nature and climate crises, forest conservation and restoration investments can create short, medium and long-term value for businesses in 3 main ways. The first benefit is enhancing business resilience. Investing in forest conservation and restoration protects businesses against the loss of natural capital and physical effects of climate change, while preparing for shifting consumer and investor preferences. With many governments set to introduce new regulations to address nature loss and climate change, investing in forests offers an opportunity for businesses to stay ahead of these policy shifts. The second benefit related to business profitability and growth. The economic value of forests is vast. One estimate suggests that the total value of intact forests and their ecosystem services is up to $150 trillion, around double the value of global stock markets. Forest conservation and restoration can indirectly increase core business profits, through lower costs of capital and equity and increased customer loyalty associated with sustainability attributes. Investing in forests also directly generates environmental and commercial returns, e.g. through the sale and use of sustainable forest products. The third benefit is empowering values-based leadership. Strong business positioning and values-based leadership are crucial for businesses to build long-term value. Forest conservation and restoration help business entities to become leaders in sustainability, strengthening business reputation among customers, employees and business and ecosystem partners, including the communities in which they operate. Recognizing these economic benefits, many businesses across sectors have already started to act, seizing opportunities to invest in forest conservation and restoration according to the World Economic Forum. Firms that are highly dependent on forests, such as certain consumer goods and forest product-reliant companies, are investing in forest restoration and sustainable forest management. Such practices build resilience to key risks and enable companies follow socially responsible approaches. Other businesses with low direct dependencies on forests, such as those in the technology and financial services industries, have identified opportunities to develop new products that benefit forest conservation and restoration, and increase business profitability and growth, while simultaneously enhancing their relationships with employees, customers and partners. Meanwhile, some businesses with large greenhouse gas emissions acknowledge the need to avoid and reduce their emissions as a priority, and are simultaneously investing in forest conservation and restoration to mitigate and capture their residual emissions on the journey towards net zero. Therefore, encouraging private sector investment would definitely be the great strategy that the Ethiopian government needs to look seriously into and promote the opportunities and create awareness as well as lift any entry barriers for firms parallel to its impressive world record GreenLegacy project. This is like killing two birds with one stone. Hope you find this information useful and enjoy our presentation. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your time.
Ethiopia, the nation of fairness, the symbol of justice, the origin of mankind. Ethiopia Today is the English language news channel which brings the latest from Ethiopia, mainly focusing on economy and IT digitalization.